I'm back. Hi guys. My name is James, and this is Chris, and welcome to Chris James NBA 2K game stream. So I went live earlier, and I got an awesome win over the Nets, and yeah, I was happy with my performance, especially with my 3-point shooting. Hopefully, I could duplicate what I've done earlier. This time I am up versus the Sacramento Kings, and let's see how this one goes.
Lastly, make sure you're following the mode on Twitter at NBA2K_my team. NBA 75.
On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At forward, Janezi Metu. The center, at guard, Evan Fournier. At the other forward, Pat Connaughton. At the other guard, De'Aaron Fox. The head coach of the visiting team is Alvin Gentry. Starting lineup for your Washington Wizards. At the power forward position, 6'8", number 33, Kyle Kuzma. Starting at the other forward position, 6'6", number 20. Gordon Hayward. At guard, 6'3", number 3, Bradley Beal. The man in the middle, 6'10", number 22, DeAndre Ayton. Starting at point guard, standing 6'5", number 4. The head coach of your home team. Make some noise for your Washington Wizards.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fournier out there with Fox, and it's Metu in at the power forward. And for Washington, Hayward out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's MP, and it's Ayton in at the 5. What do you think, Brent, happens to a team with its chemistry at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent clearly a lot of time together by this point.
Well, I think you try to find ways to still keep practice entertaining and try to find those days off and sneak in some things that are, outside of what the monotony of a season might be over the course of 6 or 7 months. So continuing to be creative with a day off, maybe visits in the city to someplace the guys haven't been before, team dinners and things like that to still promote the camaraderie you want and togetherness of the team, Kevin. That becomes extremely important at this point of the year.
And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by James.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. gets the game started the right way.
Shoots from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
James the pass to Ayton. Over Patterson. And it's Ayton missing. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry. What's the news there, David?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, we were asking about his game plan defensively. He said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Patterson, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
The drive by James, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint, here's Medu. And they pick up two.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the Wizards with possession after the Kings pick up two. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fournier in the corner. Pass to Medu. The shot off that time. Hayward with some nice D. James the pass to Ayton. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
The Kings leading to the wing right side. Fox, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Kuzma. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Wizards didn't have the first for the Wizards.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And James drills them both. For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Fox with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Takes the 13-footer, and he overshot that one, missing.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Medu. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Fournier for 3. They get it back. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Traps in the tray.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Now, here's Fox. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Fox is double. From downtown, drains the three-pointer. Medu's got 5 now.
3-point field goal.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Ayton inside. Patterson defending. That one goes. Counted. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Timeout called first of the game for Sacramento. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
Sacramento
Bridges
foul.
is checked in for Gordon Hayward.
Martin.
And
That's
Dinwiddie
his
subbed
first
in for
personal
Bradley
foul.
Beal.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
From deep, James. Rebounded by Holmes.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Martin. Holmes trying to free himself up. Martin with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Inside, James. And James throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And the thing about Rashawn Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like GA the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths. Harrison Barnes, great experience at Golden State, a proven champion on that team, and now entering prime years of his career, trying to be consistent and trying to get a little bit better.
Here's Nunn after the basket by Washington. Mitchell outside. And another three for Sacramento.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And here are the Kings now. 1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Nunn with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. James against Nunn. Trying to get open is Hachimura. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Nunn. His last outing he had 8 points. Tries from 10. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And he goes out of bounds. That one off home.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Bridges. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
It's just a proven threat from beyond. Bridges has a good feel for when they're firing from there.
Mitchell against James. Passes it to Nunn. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Early down low. Defended by Nunn. And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Holmes. Martin up top. Pass to Nunn. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The drive by James. Here's Gafford. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And they're scoring pretty well as we... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Avdia. Then it's MP. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the group start in the second quarter for the Wizards. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets had a huge game. He scored 40 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's none. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Count the basket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Holmes against Gafford. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Mitchell with it. Bridges covering. Here's none. And there's the slide to finish it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So it's Washington now after the Kings pick up 2. Gafford finds Bridges. Nice ball movement by Washington. They get it again. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got his first points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timeout on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
The season, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
So for the Wizards.
And for the Kings.
Patterson dishes to Barnes. Beal against Mitchell. Takes it inside. And the lead is down inside single digits. Mitchell's got 5. Wizards leading by 8. James the pass to Ayton. Back to James. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Patterson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
James kicks to Beal. 46 seconds left here in the second. And the dunk by James.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Fox against James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
That's
personal.
one on 8.
You gotta love the effort level you see
Shooting for
from Harrison
Sacramento.
Barnes, night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years and his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas, he became the #1 option and a scorer.
3 seconds
But
left.
he's never tried to do
Kings
too
ball.
much or get too far outside of his lane, and I think that's where the respect comes from. Consistent effort, and he'll impact the game.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The shot, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And we've got a moment left on the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Kings. Fox is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
James, the pass to Ayton. Now here's James. There's the dish to Beal. Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Fournier gets a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Now here's Kuzma. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it out to James. Back to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to James. Hayward from outside. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside Fournier. Back to Fox. Ayton with the block.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. James with it, out guarded by Fox. And the shot goes in. Ayton's got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
The drive by James. Here's Ayton. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 6. Patterson up top. He's got 6. That one, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The drive by James. There's Beal with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. 10 points in the game so far.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch. And then they continue to control the glass.
James, the pass to Kuzma, and it's in there. And it's an 11-point Wizards lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 13. Here's Medu. Patterson passes to Medu. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, any possession that
Timeout on the
ends in a
floor.
shot
Washington
from that range
timeout.
after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Washington making some changes. Papias checked in for Hayward. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bradley Beal. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Patterson. Harrison Barnes comes in for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell in for Pat Connaughton. The Wizards working the ball around now.
That'll be 3
And too
seconds.
much time in the lane. They get
Kings
called for the
ball.
3-second violation.
Kings
Bridges
substitution.
is checked in for Washington. And a change for Sacramento. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell outside. Bridges with some nice defense. Wizards leading by 9. The feed to Ayton. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Fournier can't get it to fall.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression
Evan
in the
Fournier.
paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Deft touch on the alley.
This from
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's Nunn. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. This one for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And here's Nunn. Avdia with the rebound. On the wing, James. Defended by 9. It's good. Bridges got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
the third quarter.
Down low.
2 minutes.
Holmes, good.
He's been
Rashawn
accurate
Holmes.
tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. The pass to James. Ayton against Holmes. Ayton dishes to James. Back to Ayton. Clock is at 3. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Possession
Daniel
for
Gafford's
Sacramento.
checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
Kings
Martin's checked
substitution.
in for Sacramento. The Kings trailed by 11. Nunn looking around. Bridges against Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Harrison Barnes.
Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Here's James. Makes it off the glass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Nunn. Offensive rebound. Poke loose. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dinwiddie kicks to Gafford. James. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Kings trailed by 11. Barnes outside. Rebound by the Wizards. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dinwiddie against Martin. Back to James. Fires from deep. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Mitchell outside. And the 3-ball is good. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's Washington. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rui Hachimura out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's MP. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. None up top. Dinwiddie covering. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond his second three of the half right there.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Nunn passes to Patterson. No good, shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. It'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Nunn passes to Patterson. Outside, Martin. Pass to Mitchell. Patterson down low. He's against Bridges. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Patterson. Washington calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Washington making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hayward comes in for Bridges, and Beal subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's James, and he uses the glass on the lane. James has got 16 points here in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And James picks up the foul.
First team
That'll be his
foul.
second foul of the game.
Coming onto
And the
the
Wizards
floor
making a
for
change
your
here.
Wizards.
Ayton's checked in.
DeAndre Ayton.
And it's the Kings with the ball. It's a 13-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Mitchell outside. Five to shoot.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be. That was nasty. The athleticism Hayward has still very impressive, and he loves to show it off.
Mitchell passes to Medu. That shot off. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Feeds to Hayward. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Hayward!
Beal's got 5 assists in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And James picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Evan Fournier's checked in for Sacramento.
In for the Kings.
Here's Patterson.
Evan
Outside
Fournier.
Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Passes it to Fox. Cans it from downtown.
De'Aaron Fox.
First 3 of the half,
Three-point field
second
goal.
of the game. Can he heat up?
James finds Hayward. Back to James. And the pass to Beal. Hayward looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And here's James outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Beal against Fournier. Shoots over Beal. Fournier's shot is off. And so Ayton will bring it up for Washington. 17-point lead, their biggest. James the pass to Hayward. Back to James. And James pulls it down.
And passing the rock has always been a part of Hayward's game. Puts up nice assist totals from that front line.
The Kings trail by 19. And James picks up the foul.
That's his fourth personal
That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Fox. Here's Manu. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Washington with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hayward passes to James. And the shot is good.
He has his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Fournier against Beal. They need this. Fournier's shot is off. Wizards leading by 22. Pass to James. And James pulls it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called by the Kings. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
The best numbers go outside. Doesn't to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. To the inside. The shot's good from Fournier.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's James. Crafty move. And the layup is good. James has got 44.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Fox with it. He's picked up by James. Beal against Fournier, and stolen by James. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization. That's a priceless relationship.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. Richards is checked in. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Beal. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Passes it to Meladon. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Cool. That was an excellent win for the Wizards. Again, I was struggling at the three-point line probably at the first and second quarter, but I'm happy I got it up again to 50%. And yeah, I did notice that there were trades with my team, because I could see that Hayward is actually there, and Richards, the center backup, was there. I think they traded one of the centers. I just forgot who it is. Polonese, I guess. But yeah, that was a great win. So hopefully the next time I'll increase my output for the 3-point line. And yeah, that was good. Thanks for watching my game stream. Hope to see you next time. Have a good night. See ya. Bye bye.